This afternoon we're at Burnbrae for the opening match in the RBS Six Nations Under-18 Festival. And what better match to open it than Scotland against England. Scotland come into this match with 2 wins under their belts against France and Boys Club of Wales. The English have already beaten France, so it's going to be a pretty even contest. We're looking at the stars of the future here this afternoon, and we're really looking forward to it. This is going to be one smashing game. Scotland against England at Under-18 at Burnbrae.
And early on, the Scots holding their own against a very, very powerful looking English pack. Number 8, Tom Drennan, picking up at the back. The pack right in behind him. Taking the ball up to the English 22. Little intrusion there by Robert Johnson. The Scots forwards driving in there, and the English offending, and after only 3 minutes, standoff. Andrew White put Scotland ahead with that penalty. 3 points to 0. Confident kick there from the young Annan standoff. But England very, very powerful up front. Skipper Carol Ferns driving into the heart of the Scots defence. David Lewis out to Mark Davis, and lovely little shimmy there by Mike Stanley onto full-back Greg Tonks, and when the ball was shipped out to Sebastian Stegman, he showed just what power England had all over the field, going in under the post for the opening try. And Davis absolutely no problem with a conversion to take England into a 7 points to 3 lead after 15 minutes. Scotland, though, punching well above their weight in this one and taking the game to England and showing just a wee bit more imagination in their play. Again, lovely ball there from White, and although Drennan, wee fumble, there was White back again in defence, tidying up Stephen Aiken on his elbow there to make sure the Scots secured the ball, and then worked out again, and skipper Paul Loudon got a wee deflection there, and that caused all sorts of problems because up came Craig Finlater, pinning Greg Tonks, the full-back, and forcing the knock-on. Scotland keeping the ball deep in English territory. Chris Fizarro getting a wee bit frustrated with his opposite number there, but England powerfully working the ball away, and David Lewis, knowing the ball's coming back, plenty of time, but a wee bit of a skewed kick there from Mark Davis, and all of a sudden it was Scotland again, and a beautiful run there by fullback Stephen Aiken. And when the ball got to Fraser Thompson, just denied the try there in the corner. But the Scots now had their tails up, taking the ball again deep into the English defence, and again it was Aiken, and this time he must score, but a crunching tackle by Tonks, and ball held up, said referee Leo Colgan. The Scots will be really, really disappointed with that one. And although they probably had the best of chances in the first half, and another one coming up here with Stephen Aiken chopped down by the English defence, and Chris Jackson having a wee dip there, but offside in midfield, said referee Colgan. Up stepped Andrew White, and at half time the Scots went in only 1 point adrift. England 7, Scotland 6.
Scottish Rugby Radio, Sky Channel 0195, every Monday at 9 p.m. Join Stuart Cameron and his guests for news, match reports and expert comment on the Scottish game. The website has daily news updates and 12 radio channels with extra material. ScottishRugbyRadio.com.
The second half started with an exchange of penalties. Andrew White's attempt dropping short, but Mark Davis making no mistake to extend the lead for England to 10 points to 6. And the Scots were now finding themselves under pressure in the forwards and really not making too much of an impression in the backs as the powerful English side really started to put them under pressure. And that crunching tackle in midfield just showed exactly what the Scots were up against. And then Andrew Dimmock, well, might just have been a wee bit over-ambitious by the English there, but they got the turnover. Off went David Lewis. Lovely ball out there to Mike Stanley, and the scoring pass to his substitute, number 10, Rob Miller. And the boy from Newcastle Falcons, absolutely no problem with the try. Didn't get the conversion, and England now more than a score ahead, and the Scots really under a wee bit of pressure. Lewis banging that one downfield, taken by Fraser Thompson, inside to Aiken. Andrew White, and well, the Scots still determined to have a go, but the English defence now coping fairly comfortably with anything that the Scots could throw at them. Although another opportunity to narrow the margin. Andrew Dimmock, quick ball there, up to Struendure, and not 10 metres, referee Leo Colgan. And this time it was within Andrew White's range, but disappointing for the young Annan stand off the ball, slipping past the post. And that was really Scotland's last opportunity to get points on the board from the dropout. In the final minutes of the game, the Scots still having to tackle out of their skin. Lovely pass there to Jacob Rowan, but his inside pass to Tonks, beautifully read by Andrew White, and the Scots line survived yet again. And well, when this one came back to Andrew Dimmock, slammed it into touch, and that was the final whistle. Scotland 6, England 15. A brave performance by the Scots, but in the end out-muscled by a powerful English side. The Scots will have a chance to get back on winning ways, because on Wednesday night at Hughenden they take on Italy with a 7:30 kick-off before going on to their final match of the festival against Wales, again at Hughenden on Saturday with a 3 o'clock kick-off. This is Ron Evans for Scottish Rugby Television at Burnbrae.